right, I think we're live, everybody.
Yay!
Hi, how's everybody doing, Shugs? We got lots of people here. Sean, Carol, Aunt Penny,
Awesome.
that's my staff. Sophie, Bev.
Nice. Hello, everyone.
Yes. And again, not again, but Hannah, this is my guest, Hannah, my special guest, Sparkling Spectrumite. So everybody, please give her a warm welcome. She is newer to the community. I know you probably saw her on Shay's live. I apologize, I missed that live. That's during my family time.
No, don't worry.
But I watched it, so yes, we're excited that you're here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Yeah, I always like to ask newer channels to come on to give you a chance to interact with everybody and just everybody get a chance to know you and find out more about, your diamond painting adventure.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I love this community. This has been this has been an amazing community thus far. So it's a privilege to be part of it.
Yes. And I always love seeing new people come into the community, fresh new faces, new content. It's nice to not always watch the same thing over and over. So I'm a huge fan of new channels. So I'm excited that you started your channel, girl.
Good. Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, it's been fun doing it. So
yeah, I know it takes a little bit in the beginning. I'm sure you were nervous and trying to figure out what you were going to do.
Oh yeah. And I wish I were tech savvy, but even still now with editing and stuff like that, I'm like, how do I do a split screen? I'm still figuring that kind of stuff out.
It just takes practice and time.
Yeah.
It really does. So, oh look, Matt's here. Hi, Matt. Lazy Riverwood Turning.
Oh, right on. Hello.
Yeah, I know, Carol. I'm sorry. She is down in her basement and she can't. That's all the light she has because of the time change. It's already really dark. So
yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm in the Midwest, and so we all have basements here, and my basement is not the most well lit, and because of the time change, it's pitch dark here. So I'm so sorry that and my walls are darker too because they're green. So I'm sure that doesn't help either. So.
I painted my den close to that color. It's like an aqua, and I'm really excited about it. So.
I love it. Yeah, I wanted to do the whole rest of my house is blues and grays and neutrals, but I figured for my craft room, I was I'm going to do a fun color. So that's what I did.
Oh, thanks, Butter. Butter threw Hannah's channel in there. Please go check out Sparkling Spectrumite. In the description, I put her YouTube channel as well as her Instagram. So make sure you follow her both places. Give her a follow and a like on her videos. She's in my basement with Cooter. Oh my gosh. So
you don't know what I got in my basement.
I have a basement too, so I understand.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Ours isn't finished though. Christina's asking, how long have you been diamond painting? That was going to be one of my questions, but we'll start with that. So how long have you been diamond painting?
Not long at all. Since April. So not long at all. A few months.
Wow.
Yeah. Not my very first kit was the Diamond Dots Starry Night kit, and I loved it, and that's what got me.
So how did you learn about diamond painting?
So I had a friend on Facebook, and it was interesting. And she's a little older than me, and she had just been recently diagnosed with ADHD as an adult, and had said how she took to diamond painting because it was kind of relaxing her and helping her process everything, being an adult with a late diagnosis. And that's when it had literally been just a couple of weeks since my autism diagnosis. And I was like, oh, well, if it maybe helps her process things, maybe I should try it. And and it clicked. It was good.
That's awesome. That's great. I was telling Hannah earlier, it's diamond painting has completely changed how I handle my anxiety and my depression. It's it's my go-to to relax. So I'm glad that it helps you. That's amazing. And the fact that you were diagnosed, I mean, you're only 35, right?
Yeah, I just 36 now, but yeah, diagnosed at 35. Yep.
Yeah, so you've only been diagnosed for less than a year. I mean, that's got to be hard to comprehend. And like,
yeah, but thankfully, the way I got referred and everything was I'd already been in therapy in and out since like my early 20s. So I was lucky that I had a really good therapist who like listened. And then my daughter was diagnosed when she was 3. And, after getting to know my therapist, and I've known her now for, like 3 years, thankfully I've been able to keep that relationship with her and still see her. She had finally kind of said, well, have you ever thought about getting tested yourself? And and kind of, again, didn't very ethical, didn't say, oh, I think you have it or anything like that. Just, and thankfully there was one place here that actually does do adults. So I was lucky that I had a therapist that took things seriously and referred me, and it went from there.
So it sounds to me like, because I'm in therapy too, but therapists are very observant. So it seems to me like she probably saw some signs that would lead her to get you in that direction, which is awesome.
Yeah. And then what cracked me up is once I told my family, because I've got 4 other sisters and my parents. So I've come from a big family. Yeah. 5 daughters all together, and then my parents. And then when I told them, it cracked me up because all of them were like, yeah, Hannah, that makes sense.
Wow, really? Gosh, that's
yeah, so I was very fortunate that my family just kind of rolled with the punches and were like, okay.
Well, and honestly, I mean, tell me if I should be wrong on this, but I think they should roll with the punches. I mean, they should be supportive of,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it was more like there was, and I did, luckily, my friends here and everything, they're like, oh, okay, cool. No big deal. But there were a few people who, they don't know how to handle it, kind of. They're just kind of like, oh, what do we do with this now? Which that's just how it is, because there is so much misinformation about autism.
Right.
So, it's kind of like, oh, well then, do you understand sarcasm? I said, I'm one of the most driest, sarcastic people ever. Just things like that they didn't know how to approach, but
right.
They got there.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and I have here, I'm looking at my notes, so I apologize. And hello to everyone in chat. I haven't had a chance to say hi. Patty, hey Shug. Katie's here, Diamonds and Washi.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm spewing on and I'm saying I want to say hi everyone too.
So hi to everyone I didn't get a chance to say hello to. Katie says, it's amazing you had a therapist that could make that recommendation and that you had those resources for diagnosis as an adult. I agree 100%.
Yeah, it awesome. It's extremely hard. And it was kind of funny in a way, because it's like, and again, I think it's because of that misinformation that we treat autism as, oh, it's a childhood thing. And it's like, those people become adults. We don't think about that aspect.
Right. And that's so true. I mean, me being part of that is like, I always think of autism in children. I don't.
Right. Exactly.
I don't hear about it in adults. So.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So that's awesome. I'm just so thrilled that you were able to get diagnosed and get, treatment that you needed for it. That's awesome. That is amazing.
Yeah. It's been good.
Yeah. All right. So I have a couple of questions just about your life in general and things like that. And then we'll get to the kind of funny questions.
Okay. All right. So you were a special ed teacher and now you're a stay-at-home mom with your daughter who's 8. Yes. So technically she's not at home. So I am the lazy housewife that eats bonbons and watches soap. No.
Really? So why?
I got it good now.
So she goes to school, but you take care of, all of her school stuff and all that.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's house chores. My husband and I too, we own some some rental properties. So I'll typically do some of that kind of stuff too. And yeah. So typically it's still pretty busy.
Oh, sure. I mean, I don't have children, but I can only imagine. I'm sure an 8-year-old girl is a lot of work.
She's, you know what? She's fun though. It's such a fun stage right now because she's independent. So she likes to go do her own thing, but she's still into all the kids stuff and everything. So I love it. I feel like I'm in a sweet spot right now.
That's awesome. Just wait though. You're going to blink and she's going to be like 15.
No. I know. And she's my only kid. I don't have any more.
I know. Let's see. What did Veronica say? Or that you can't be normal, seeming people ignoring the spectrum aspect of autism. Very true. Very true. Hey, Mike, how are you? 8 is such a good stage, except for my son is learning the sass.
Oh yeah, she's 8 going on 18 for sure. Like I've gotten the eye rolls now. I got that I was old. Like I'm old now, so that's come up. Yeah,
that's awesome. Now your daughter is into volleyball right now, right?
Yeah, she is. She loves it.
Does she?
Yeah, which is funny because she was not really a contact sport person, but she's really adapted to it and done very well. Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, I'm assuming it's co-ed volleyball?
This one, it's just with the YMCA. It was all girls. It was these little, like it was 3rd and 4th graders, her little league that she was in.
Yeah. I don't have children, so I don't know how that works.
Oh, no, it's okay. I think it'd be cool if there was co-ed. I don't know. I guess here, I mean, I don't know. I guess Midwest, it's, basketball or football, and that's,
Yeah, no, I understand. All right, let's see. And your mother-in-law just had knee replacement surgery, and you said she's doing well, right?
Yeah. Thanks for asking. She was a good patient, though, so that makes a difference.
Awesome. Because you had said, I watched some of your previous videos, and you had said she's really active and really on the go. And so it really affected her not being able to do all those things. So I'm sure that was tough.
Yeah, she is. She's very social. She's got all her groups that she's in. And so no, it's really nice to see her for the first time not be held back by just not being able to move around as much. So I'm really happy. But she was an excellent patient too. Doing the PT, all that, and I think that made a huge difference.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad she's doing well. All right.
Steph.
Did you read Hannah's Wikipedia or do you have the Cliff Notes? No, what I did, because I've been so busy recently, I hadn't had a chance, but I sat and I binge watched your whip and chat so that I could.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, they were awesome. I loved it. So I wanted to get to know you and make sure I knew what I was talking about. I think that's important too. If you're going to have someone as a guest, you should know about them.
Thank you. I've never had anyone research me before. I feel so
not in a creepy way. So honestly, if you haven't watched Hannah's Whip and Chats, please go over there, check out her videos. She has unboxings as well. I really enjoy just your charisma and your energy. It's refreshing. So yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. A bunch of cultists in here. Y'all, Bev, you should know you're the queen stalker.
I feel like Bev still knows everything about everyone. Yeah.
She does. She had my address because I think I sent her a package or something or bought something from her shop a long time ago. And she Googled and see the pictures of my house and all this stuff. She could see the inside pictures when we bought it. Oh my God.
That's impressive. Yeah. She's I think I've said it before. Bev is like Gretchen from Mean Girls. She knows everything about everyone.
I'm going to start calling you Gretchen Bev. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so funny. Bev never forgets anything. That is true too. That is very true. She's a PI. Oh my gosh, you guys. Why don't toddlers just sleep? I can't answer that one. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, Sophie.
Oh. That's why my hair is so big. That's probably
it's full of secrets.
That one long gray hair bow. Oh my God. Oh, Steph, on a side note, you need to message me and tell me why I just got a refund notice from you guys for $5 and something. I don't understand that. So you need to tell me why I got that. Bev has I'm not reading that. Okay. Okay, so we talked about that. Okay. And you are working on spaghetti breakfast.
Yes. Yeah. I just kitted that up, and yeah, I've got like 5 drills on it. So not a whole lot of progress.
You just finished that huge one from Craftably, Alice and Snow White.
Yes, and I literally finally just got around to posting a picture of it and did it and posted it today. So yes,
that's awesome. I'm sure it just feels so nice when you finish a canvas.
It does, because I hadn't had a finish for August, September. And I thought I was going to get it done by October, but it was like a little bit after, like last week. So yeah, like I'm like, I haven't had a finish in 3 months. It felt good.
Girl, I know it takes me about that long to finish a diamond painting. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I'm a really slow diamond painter. I don't know if there's something in the water, but now I'm starting to like single place, because to me, it's more satisfying that they line up the way I want them to, instead of having to use a multi-placer and then go back and change them. Mm-hmm. So I've been doing a lot of single placing recently, which takes even longer. So, yep. Yes, that looks like a galaxy behind you. I tried to get something sparkly to honor.
I like it.
So yeah, I figured I'd go with a purple sparkle background.
I like it.
Yes, I would cry with all my big kits. I mean, I'm doing that now on Steph's canvas, which is, I think it's like what is it, 55 by 65? And I'm multi-placing some on the colors, but on really big ones, I'll use a multi-placer.
Yeah.
So Laura and her tech savvy setup. Sean's just saying that because he's the one that sets that up for me. So, okay. Well, so let me ask you this. So when you started diamond painting and you started like seeing all these people on YouTube, like what made you decide, you know what, I want to do this too?
First of all, it was like, I thought it would be kind of fun. And really the main reason why is I did want to show kind of what was out there, like, okay, what can autism look like? Because I think we still have kind of our different ideas or stereotypes. And part of me was like, well, I don't want to do a channel just on autism, because first of all, I'm no expert. I don't speak, I can't speak for the community or anything like that. So I was like, well, I like diamond painting. What if I try and kind of combine it so you can see what someone like an adult woman with autism looks like, or autistic adult woman, but doing it, I felt like diamond painting was like kind of the platform to show it, I guess, for lack of better words. And so really the intention was just, I'm like, oh, let's get another autistic woman out there telling her story. And diamond painting was the means to tell it.
That's awesome. And I hope I can say this, but I did hear through your channel that you are going to start doing videos for kids, teaching them about diamond painting.
Yeah, I want to try to. I'm still kind of like trying to think how that's going to look. I do want to post the first 2 videos this month. Like that's what my intention is. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just always think, I think it's such a great, activity for kids. And there's some really cute kid stuff out there for diamond painting. And that's the thing. Like I was a teacher. I loved that part about my job is creating all that kind of stuff. And like, there's still a huge part of me that misses that. So I was like, well, I don't have a classroom anymore, but I guess education, obviously we know now, like it extends past the classroom. I don't need a classroom to do that anymore. So,
right.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about, I thought about this after I watched a couple of your whipping chats. I was thinking to myself, it'd be cool if you could like do lives for kids and like do like a tutorial kind of thing on a live for them to show them how to do certain things with the diamond.
Yeah, that's a good idea. See, I didn't think about that. I like that for sure.
Yeah, that was something I was thinking about you would be great at with your with your charisma and your positive energy. I think that would be awesome. So,
thank you.
yeah, but that's cool. I'm sure you do miss teaching, and I know this would hopefully help fill that gap a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. It's I miss teaching, but it's funny. I don't miss just everything around it. And also it was so like, now learning more about myself and everything, I'm like, it was like, I would go home after work and I would sleep for like 3 hours because it was just so much stimulation for me.
Right.
And now realizing that, and I'm just like, well, then I really wasn't present for my daughter or my husband or anything. So so it is tough because I miss it, but I'm like, I'm very glad that I'm not in that environment anymore because it was exhausting, like 24/7. So,
right.
Yeah.
So you think being, at home and doing your own thing, and you're still busy, but do you think that that's helped your autism to be out of that situation completely?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, and it's definitely helped me learn kind of what triggers me and wait and give me tools in my toolbox to handle those kinds of things. Yeah, for sure. Because I think, learning more about my own diagnosis and things, like I was in burnout mode probably for years. And realized that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to compare myself to you, but I experienced that quite a bit with anxiety and depression in the workforce and never really knowing exactly what it was that was going on. And then, getting that actual diagnosis, it's like, it really makes sense now.
Right. And well, for me, it's like, it was guilt. I felt so guilty. I'm like, why can't I be that mom that works all day and then does stuff and all that? But I was exhausted. And then you have all that guilt, like, well, why can't I do this? Why can't I? So it was working through all that guilt too, that realizing that I'm like, oh, I didn't have to feel that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so awesome though, that you were able to get diagnosed and get, treated for it. Cause there's so many people out there, I'm sure, that struggle with it and have no idea that that's what they have.
Yeah, and it's funny because I think a lot of people, and unfortunately, I think why adults don't get referred is because, when you're a successful adult, or I mean, not that I want to say like I was successful, but when you're being productive, a lot of people think like, well, why? You're doing fine, but you don't realize on the inside, it's like it's like it's killing you. I mean, it's exhausting. Yeah. So like having that late diagnosis still is like, no, it really does help. It really does. If anything, to have an understanding of yourself and your own limitations, but also your strengths and what you can accomplish as well, for sure.
Absolutely. Let's see. Sapphire's Notion Waves. Could you do some sort of local volunteer crafting with kids? Then it's not a daily toll. That's actually a great idea.
Yeah, for sure. That is actually. In fact, I need to write. Let me get my notebook because I got to write stuff down.
We're making
good ideas. Yeah.
Oh. That's actually great. Like maybe, I know they do it here at our library in my county. They have like once a week where they do like quote unquote volunteer kids hours or sessions. That could be something you could, try out maybe in a library or in a school even, or.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, that's kind of one of the things I want to start off with first is thankfully I've got so many teacher friends. I kind of want to offer them like a diamond painting to have in their classroom as a way to also like for kids.
How about I give you a bunch?
Yeah.
I will donate to the cause.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, I need to find because I came from kind of the middle school and elementary world, and I'm like, and now I worked in a tougher type of school. Many of these kids had already gone through way more trauma than I will ever see in a lifetime, but it's like self-regulating skills were not existent. And I'm like, I think that would be such a great way to like have something in the classroom for just a minute of like some self-regulation time.
Absolutely. Because that, monotonous focus on one thing and just clear your mind of everything else going on. I mean, I think it would be awesome. And what a great idea, Veronica. Thank you so much for
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So yeah, no mom guilt. You can't have any mom guilt, Hannah.
Yeah, well, and it even goes beyond, and I agree. But it even goes beyond the mom guilt. It's you even questioning your abilities as a person, I think, as well. Like, not only why can't I be a good mom, but why can't I keep up with everything that's going on? Like, I'm like, I got friends with multiple kids. I only got one. Why am I exhausted? You know, just things like that, for sure.
Now, did you ever go through? I went through a stage of like, I was a hypochondriac because I kept having all of these symptoms. Like, I mean, I was like in my 30s and I thought I was having a heart attack. And I mean, Adam and I had to go to a heart specialist and all of this. They were like, it's stress. You know, your anxiety and stress is causing you physical ailment. And it's like, wow, you know, it's just, it's amazing what that can do to your body. Stress, anxiety. It's incredible. So I really hope everybody takes care of themselves and pays attention to not only the emotional signs, but the physical signs.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And very similar. I was in and out for like panic attacks. I still get chronic inflammation. I've been tested for every autoimmune thing there is. I'm very fortunate that I don't have anything. But because of kind of a more highly sensitive nervous system and just things like that, like it takes a toll on you physically, for sure.
It really does. It really does. And then everybody's like, oh, it's all in your head and all of this. I'm like, no, it's not.
No,
it's not. Here, I have a heart specialist saying it's stress. What do you think of that? For sure. It's all tied together. It is, Carol. It definitely is. Because when you have the emotional, it just triggers the physical, and vice versa. Yeah, it's definitely a wicked roller coaster ride. That's for sure. So
yeah, for sure.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. So I know you're working on spaghetti breakfast. So what do you see yourself working on? Like, do you have like planned out for what you want to work on next year?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that. Yeah. So I'm kind of maybe thinking about focusing solely on big canvases. Because I have so many in my stash. So I'm like, I really should do these. And then I do want to do some events, but I want to do events that I haven't done before, just so I can kind of get a feel for all of them. And just kind of see where that goes. Like, I think in January, I think I am going to do that kitten's bedtime story one that I did an unboxing of, because it's just so freaking cute. Yeah. So I'm like, that's a really good one to start.
I was going to get that one, and I was like, I just don't need any more time.
I saw that one and I was doing so good not buying, and then I saw that one and I'm like, well played, Diamond Art Club, well played, because I had to have that one.
Yeah, the only thing that's going to really get me now is definitely Christopher Lavelle. And anything that really, really triggers me on cats. And then, of course, Lazy River Wood Turning just started their diamond painting.
Yes.
I can talk about it because it's my channel, so I'm going to promote the shit out of them.
Absolutely.
So definitely check out stuff and Matt's website. They still have kits available, which I'll be really honest, I'm surprised that Rosa hasn't sold out yet. That painting is just gorgeous. So definitely check them out. If one of my mods can put stuff and Matt's link in there, that would be great. For anybody that doesn't know, they started diamond paintings along with their gorgeous pens. So
yes.
Yeah. Katie's here for Black Friday. Yeah, I am too, Katie.
Yeah.
I am too. Because you watch. They're going to come out with like 2 or 3 different Lavelles, and then something cat related, and then of course holiday related. It's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah. And for me, it's like if it's Cheryl Baker, I'm gonna get it. I love Cheryl Baker's work too. So I know I'm nervous. And then freaking Steph got me finally hooked on mermaids with all her cool mermaid ones she's licensing. I'm like, gosh darn it! Like I didn't like mermaids, and now I'm kind of like, okay, they're kind of cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. They have got some awesome artwork coming down the pike. Thank you so much, Katie, for putting that link in. They've just got some beautiful artwork, and I'm just thrilled that they went down this path of diamond painting. So I'm really excited to see next year what all they're going to have. So, Hey, Jenny, how are you? Good to see you, Shug. You got Manatee and the turtle. Yeah, the turtle they sent me as a gift, and then I purchased the manatee and the flamingo. I didn't get Rosa because it's a square kit, and I have so many square kits that I know I'm never going to do. So I didn't get Rosa, but
yeah, she's pretty though.
The Laura promoted it. Guess who's previewing Girl of the Galaxy, and guess who forced me to like it? Oh, did you really? That's awesome stuff. Oh, go Matt. That's great. Oh, Carol, you got Rose. Awesome. And the manatee. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Christmas tree. I don't know if you saw pictures of that yet. I think she posted them to Instagram. Gorgeous.
It was. Yeah, that one's really pretty.
Yeah.
Stuff. You get a mermaid. You get a mermaid.
Right.
I know, Steph. You got me. You got me with the mermaids.
What's weird is Veronica is a huge fan of octopus. So I don't know. I've been like looking at images of octopus, and it's like they're really intriguing me. It's like they're so weird and kind of creepy, but in a good way.
Oh, I love them, and I think they're smart. There's a documentary. If you haven't seen it, it's amazing. It's called like My Octopus Teacher. And it's a documentary like about this octopus. It's so good. Like I think
to watch that.
Yeah.
They're just such intriguing creatures. And the fact that they can just change their color to any situation. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they are very smart. I have read that, Lisa. Very smart. So yes. Okay, so you're not really sure. So that's good. You're like me. You're kind of undecisive on what you're gonna plan out for next year.
Yeah, because here's the problem too. Like I'll have my mind set on something, but then there'll be new releases and things like that, and I'm like, well, that just ruined my plans.
Right. So I was diagnosed with OCD personality, so I actually have everything planned out before I do it, and I'm telling you, when I have it planned out and then another kit comes out and it's like, okay, now I've got to put that into the rotation and take something out. And it's just, it messes with me because I'm so structured. I have to have things a certain way. And it's like, they keep coming out with new kits and I have to keep buying them.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
It's crazy. Yeah, she did put a sneak peek on her Instagram. Yeah. Join the octopus gang. Yeah. Actually, did you order the one from Jade, Veronica? You did, the octopus girl. I'm pretty sure you ordered that one.
Oh yeah, I thought she said she did.
I think she did. When I watched her whip and chat, I think she said she ordered that. So yeah, and Veronica started a channel too, and she's going to be coming on hopefully in the next 3 weeks. Hopefully, yay!
Yeah, that's so exciting.
Yes, my pocketbook misses the days when DAC sold out everything. You ain't lying, Patty. No, yeah, I remember that like during the pandemic. I mean, everything was sold out. And then
I'm glad I wasn't into diamond painting yet, so I'm glad I missed that whole thing. Yeah.
It was insane. People would just be, on it so quick, and they would sell out in just seconds.
That's crazy. Yeah. I was with the other, 90% of the population watching Tiger King during the pandemic. So that's what I was doing.
Okay, well, that was another thing I was going to ask you is what type of shows do you like? What are you watching right now? If you're watching anything.
Oh man. And some people know this, Yellowstone, big Yellowstone fan. Next season comes out very soon. I love Stranger Things. And then, I love The Office. Like I'll just play reruns of The Office over and over. And the United States version, not the UK version. I'm sorry.
Right.
But probably those things
Yeah.
usually.
I had actually, my painters told me about Yellowstone while they were here, and I didn't even know, this is how old I am. I didn't know what Peacock was. I was like, what are you talking
Oh,
about? You're watching it on Peacock. What in the hell is that? I didn't know it was a streaming service. So
yeah.
check that out.
Yeah.
Katie. Was it Katie that I saw say it? Something about, the 2020 drought
Yeah.
of diamond paintings.
Yeah.
They
Parks
do,
and Rec too. Yeah.
They do get FOMO panic. That's very true. Parks and Rec is a great one.
Yeah.
What are we watching right now? We're watching, Adam, what's it called? Cuckoo.
Oh,
Yeah, it's on
okay.
Netflix. It had Adam Sandberg in it for like the first, Andy Sandberg in it for the first, season? Yeah. And then he went off to do other things. And now it's got the, what's the guy from Twilight? The werewolf guy. Oh, I can't remember his name.
Oh, Taylor, that guy?
Taylor, yeah, he's in it. So it's really funny. It's like a nice, because we usually watch like evil, dark mysteries or murders or all of that. So it's nice to throw a comedy in there sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
This is just a really funny 30-minute comedy show. So I definitely recommend checking that out if you haven't.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah.
Yes,
Lautner. Yes. I'm not a fan. I'm Team Edward, but yeah. Shark Boy. Oh, hey, Patrick.
Oh, when he was a kid, he was in Shark Boy. Taylor Lautner.
Yep. Girl, I haven't seen you in ages. I hope you're doing okay. I know she's probably mad at me because I haven't ordered pens in like forever. Like I'm trying not to buy things. I'm really trying not to buy things, especially with Christmas and everything coming up. So, yeah. So what do you guys do for the holidays? What are your plans for Thanksgiving and Christmas?
Thanksgiving, I'm excited because we're going to go out to Arizona to go see my parents. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. So as long as the weather permits, because it's northern Arizona, so you never know. Like they've already gotten snow already. So as long as the weather holds up, we kind of make it a tradition now where we drive out there. So it's a long drive, but we'll kind of go to our halfway point, which is Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I love Santa Fe. Yeah. So we stay in Santa Fe and then continue the next day. And I'm excited because my daughter hasn't. It's been a little over a year since she last saw my parents, and so unfortunately we just don't get to. Well, they have a lot of goats. They have a goat farm, so they don't
really.
Yeah, so I was awesome. I'm like, I'm gonna have to post some Instagram videos and stuff of. In fact, the last time I was out there, I made a trip out on my own in May just to kind of like. Just go out for a little bit. And at that time, my mom had like 3 goats that were all due like to have babies. So I've helped deliver baby goats before.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I've always wanted a fainting goat. I came this close to getting one and keeping it on one of my friends' farms. I've always wanted one. They are so funny.
They are. It's so sad though, because they really do. They just go.
I know, and they just stiffen up, and they're just like that. Oh my gosh, so great! I love goats. They tear up everything, but they're so cute.
They are, and they are fun, and they're like people. I think they're smarter than what people think. Like like they follow my mom around. Like they know who she is. They recognize her voice. Like, they're like little, I don't know, horned dogs. They're just, like they know. It's weird.
That's awesome. Well, that's great that your family lives in Arizona. I lived in Arizona for 2 years in Ahwatukee.
Oh, okay. Because you're down in the valley.
And I loved it. It's just, I'm so used to being in Virginia, missing the change of seasons.
Yeah.
That was really hard. But Arizona is it's awesome. Love it.
I do. I miss a lot of aspects of it. Like, I don't miss the cost of living or anything, but
Right.
yeah. But I loved how, I think my favorite part was, first of all, mountains, because in Kansas, it's just, there's nothing. And then I miss where, if I was up in northern Arizona, when you got tired of the snow and the cold, you just drive 3 hours and you're in the desert, and you can wear shorts and flip-flops in January. And then when you get tired of the heat in the summer down in the valley, you go up to the mountains and you're good. Right. Kansas, there's no escape. You're stuck. And there's you're stuck in that same season forever. Like, there's no change whatsoever. It's across the state. So
see, the tornadoes there would just scare me to death.
It's funny so people, we're so okay. Did you ever see the movie Twister? Philip Seymour Hoffman's. That's how Kansans are like in a tornado. Like, we get on our porch and we watch it. Like,
that's so insane. I would be like in the basement trying to dig deeper.
Oh no, we're like, yeah, it's the wonder of nature. Yeah, like I don't know why. Like, I thought that was. It's so funny because now when I see that movie, I always used to think, oh, whatever, there aren't people like that. And then living a few years in Kansas, I'm like, no, they're really like that. Like, they watch out their windows or they go out on their porch.
I guess they have to. I mean, if you're living there amongst it, I guess that's, if you can't beat them, join them,
Yeah, exactly. I know. Thankfully, we still go into the basement, but we'll have friends who are like, are you watching this? And we're like, no, we're in our basement. The sirens went off. So.
Right. Now, have you had anything damage your property or come really close?
Thank goodness, no. There was, we've had thankfully, and again, I'll knock on wood. So where I am, we've got like 2 rivers that kind of come together, and like kind of the myth is it won't come near the rivers, but who knows. But we've had some pretty bad winds and things like that. So we've had like downed tree branches and things like that. But thank goodness, nothing too bad. However, this past summer, and I think it made national news, an F4 did hit, and it took out people's houses. We had a really nice YMCA out there, and like it put cars through the YMCA.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on the news. Yeah.
So there was that, and then there was a time where I took my nephew to a baseball game, and things were starting to get windy, but we're all like, oh, it's fine, it's some wind, and then chairs start blowing, like lawn chairs, and we're like, oh, this is getting kind of bad. And then finally someone's like, okay, it just touched down, like, we gotta go. And it did feel like something out of a movie. Like, we're all rushing to our cars. I'm like dragging my nephew with me, and that was scary. Like, I wouldn't want to do that again.
Yeah, I couldn't, just like everybody is saying. I mean, Carol lives in Tornado Alley. We watch them here in Illinois as well. Tornadoes are terrifying. I agree, Katie. I totally agree. Floridians go out and try to fight the hurricane. Sean's from Florida, so yeah.
Yeah, my sister lived in Florida, and so true.
Yeah, right, Sophie. The amount of panic I would have, exactly. That's me. Like, even in a bad thunderstorm, before I started taking medication, I mean, I was a basket case. Case. I couldn't handle it. It was so stressful.
Yeah.
Oh, in Ohio, you've seen your share of tornadoes?
Yeah.
Elisa, you get lots of rain and flooding. Floridians are a different breed. That's very true. That's so true. Oh my God.
That is very true.
So true. So, all right. I've got a couple of interesting questions for you.
Oh, okay.
Anybody that comes on my channel gets a few interesting questions, and depending on how well I know you is how dirty they get, so to speak. Since I don't know you that well, these are going to be a little bit tame, but they are still a little weird.
Okay. I'm not a prude, I promise. So you're safe.
That's good. That's good. Okay. And these were interesting to me, so I figured you might find these interesting. Okay. What would you call a male ladybug?
A male ladybug? A dude bug.
Dude bug. That is a good
Dude
one.
bug. Yeah. What do you call a male ladybug? Is there a name?
I don't know. I haven't Googled it yet. I was going to do that later. I'm sure there is. There has to be, right?
I would think so. Yeah, because not all ladybugs
Google
are
it. Let me
ladies.
know.
Yeah. What's the name of a male ladybug?
Oh my gosh. I am not a prude, though. Snow? You're getting snow?
Oh, yay!
Wait.
I love snow.
Did I see that right? Snow is way better than tornadoes in Georgia. Right? Right.
It's good until you got to shovel yourself out of it. Then it's not so fun.
A lad bug. Is that what it says? Or
is it really?
Funny
it
stuff?
is a lad bug.
It is.
A lad to go with the lady.
We learned something new today.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I saw that question. I was like, I don't know the answer to that. That's an interesting one.
Sounds better than dude bug.
I like dude bug though.
Yeah.
I like dude bug, or it's better than boy bug, or
yeah,
that's funny.
A lad
bug. So if you were arrested with no explanation, what would your family and friends think that you had done?
Well, it would be something so stupid, and thankfully I never have been arrested for it. But when I lived it would be something stupid like defacing someone's property, but it would be in a really stupid way, because we used to do that in a small town where I lived in. And we would take, people who put like those lit up reindeers in their front yards, we would sneak to their houses at night and put the reindeer in compromising positions on their lawn.
Awesome.
That's what you do in a small town. But thankfully I was never arrested. But if I was, it would have been for something. It would have been for that.
That is so great. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay. They were just messing with us. Male ladybugs are called ladybugs too. The name encompasses both the male and female species. Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't spray
Spray paint the ding-dings?
No, we put the reindeer in, position stuff. That was all we could do in a small town. Oh and we'd go sneak up on their lawns and do it. And then we'd have our getaway driver and we'd drive off.
That's awesome. Did they ever figure out it was you all?
Probably not.
I did question staff, Carol. I questioned if that was correct. Yeah, we would do here in Virginia, we would do cow tipping. So there would be a lot of cow farms out where I used to live. So we would just be bored and go and just try to cow tip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was fun. We just put lawn decorations in funny positions.
Yeah. But Christmas decorations.
Right.
Make it more fun.
Right. Yeah, that's like bad.
I know, it's kind of sacrilege. We didn't do anything with nativity scenes. They were safe. It was just reindeer.
That's all right. I had someone comment on one of my videos that because I like dark artwork, I'm going to hell and I'm worshiping Satan. Yes, I'm worshiping.
I'm so sorry. Well,
to each their own. And I literally copied something that Veronica wrote and put it in the comments section. I don't even remember what it was, but it was epic. She came up with a great answer. So,
oh God.
Yeah. Cow tipping, toilet papering. Oh, yeah. We used to do that too. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Egging. We would like egg,
egg. That's awful. It never comes out.
Yeah. We only did it like one time. And again, small town. You didn't have it. But hey, we could have gotten into worse trouble. So I'm like, that's still mild. world. Yeah.
That's true. At least you were just doing things like that and not like, doing drugs or getting pimped out or anything like that.
Yeah, we weren't doing drug-filled orgies in the woods or anything like that. At least no one I knew. So.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. I got high and then went to the town hall where the police office was going to go upstairs and get my food handler's permit. What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
High and then
Why are you laughing, Adam?
Oh
my gosh. I think I'm assuming that means she was trying to get a food handler's permit while she was high. I don't know. We're a bunch of criminals.
I don't know. She got us with Lad Bug, which I'm still going to use. So
I think it's great. I think they should rename them Lad Bug. Yeah, something about. Oh yeah, it was basically Veronica. It was like you should read up on your faith or dust up on your faith about judging others and have the day you deserve.
Yeah. Yeah. I love. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll get some crazy comments on your channel, Shug, and you just have to.
I'm surprised that I haven't yet, honestly. But I'm like, I don't think I've done anything too out there yet. Mm-hmm. But I was kind of waiting for like all because the whole autism community too is very split with things, and I'm like, I'm surprised I haven't heard from that yet. So we'll see.
But if you do, just remember, just don't take it personally. You can't.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll cry a little and then I'll be good.
Right. Oh yeah. Crank phone calls. Yep. The dog.
Oh yeah. Those are fun.
Yep. Dog poo in a paper bag that usually got set on fire. Oh my gosh. Yes. And she came down the stairs and a cop was right there and I was on a 30-second delay before I jumped in shock and my eyes were like, you were trying to get a fucking food permit while you were high. You actually went to a police station, you idiot stuff. Oh my gosh.
It doesn't take much to get a food handler's permit either. It's like a little 20-minute online class now. And
oh my God.
I used to have one of those. So
I would have loved to see her do that. Oh my God.
That would have been awesome.
Yes, Sophie. I got a comment like that. Yes. It was on my, if y'all want to see it, it was on my, all my whips video showing all my current whips. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Bev responded to her as well.
Oh,
oh my gosh. Yes. The milk gallon challenge. What is that? Katie, what is that? I hope that sounds awful. I have to drink a gallon of milk. I would throw up.
Mm-mm.
I don't drink milk, so
I don't either. I can't.
I'm weird. I know this sounds like really dirty and disgusting, but I have a problem with anything white except for coffee creamer.
Oh, well, you think about it, there's not that many great foods that are white to begin with. So I kind of see that logic.
Anything that's like a cream base or I can't do it. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really strange.
Laura hates white people.
That is not true. Oh my God, Bev. I said anything food related that's white, didn't I? Okay, if I didn't, let me clarify. Food related. Oh my gosh. Yeah, go check out the comments, Patty, on my current whips video. She needs to talk to Jesus again.
Katie, I'm reading that comment. That's so gross.
In college, people would dye gallons of milk and then try to drink as much as possible on someone's porch and then vomit colors.
Oh.
What in the actual hell? Why would
that's making my stomach turn right now.
Okay. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah, don't say anything gross, Veronica. I might just projectile onto YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is nasty. You did the ice bucket challenge, Carol, but never anything with milk. Oh, no. Okay. Anyway. That's a good one for your family to think you were arrested for, though. Okay, this one I thought was interesting. Normally people ask you what's your favorite ice cream flavor. Well, what ice cream flavor do you find is absolutely disgusting?
Oh man. That's bad because I really like ice cream. But disgusting. It's weird. I'm not a huge fan of I depending on how people call it, like I was raised calling it sherbet, but I know some people call it sorbet. Like the orange flavored. I thought it was gross. I didn't like it.
Kind of tastes like baby aspirin.
Yeah, or like kind of like, well, now that they're talking, like vomit. I was like, I didn't like it. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah. So yeah, orange flavored sherbet I think is gross.
Yeah. Okay. That's hey, to each their own, right? Bubblegum ice cream. You don't like bubblegum ice cream, Patty? Mid chocolate chip? What? Oh my gosh. The one I don't like is the rum raisin. I think that just tastes.
Oh yeah, no, that could be, raisins don't belong in anything.
Not in ice cream, especially.
Anything, bagels, muffins, cookies.
You don't like raisins, okay?
Nope,
gotcha.
Nope. Don't like raisins.
That's good to know. I don't want toothpaste in my chocolate. Sophie, it doesn't taste like that. It's almost like a spearmint taste with the chocolate. It's really good.
Oh yeah, I like chocolate mint.
Oh yeah. Have you tried it, Sophie, or are you just adverse to even trying it? So I can't stand the rum raisin one.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Katie. Raisins are just pretending to be something that they're not.
See, what are those chocolate covered raisins?
Oh, raisins. No, they're pretending. I don't like imposters.
Oh my God. That's awesome. I think you're the first person I've met that doesn't want anything to do with raisins.
I can't. I don't have them in my house. And thankfully no one in my house likes them either. So we're kind of just a raisin-free home.
There you go.
Like if there's a mix of cookies, like we have to draw straws on who gets the oatmeal raisin one. And yeah, whoever loses gets the oatmeal raisin cookie. It's awful. I don't like them.
That's awesome. My husband's favorite, he didn't know he had the stomach flu and threw it up everywhere. Oh. Ooh. Yikes. You don't like raisins either? What is wrong with y'all? They're not disgusting. They're good.
No, they're imposters. Yeah, they're not good.
Yeah.
They're not good for you either. They're just no. They're not good as a health food. They're not good as like a snack food. They're just not good. I could debate this all day.
I know you could. I'm with you, Matt. I think anything mint is amazing, except, and I'll tell you this, I usually don't like anything spearmint. I don't think I might have told you guys about this story. Just sidetrack. I used to date a guy that dipped, and he would leave a spit cup by the bed. And who do you think took a sip out of that sip cup thinking it was her water cup? Yeah. So ever since, I don't like anything that tastes like really spearminty. It like immediately gag reflex. Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. So
poor Carol. Carol, I'm so sorry. She was saying she liked orange sherbet and raisins. I'm sorry, Carol. We're just not meeting eye to eye tonight.
Oh my gosh. Bev, you used to dip? What? I mean, I know women dip, but it's like, I can't see you doing that, Beth. All right, we're going to change the subject because everybody's stomach is turning. Okay. Okay, what appliance can you not live without?
Ooh. Okay, so I take it are we eliminating like regular appliances like a refrigerator and oven and just going with like fun kitchen appliances? Because I love fun kitchen appliances.
Any appliance. It can be anything.
Well, then so I'm a little bougie, and I have one of those Ninja coffee makers, but it also brews tea as well, and you can switch it. And it brews the tea to the perfect temperature, so it's not bitter. So I have to admit, I do love my Ninja coffee maker. I would be a little sad without it.
You just gained brownie points with me, Shug. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, I can't live without my Keurig. I can't. I would give up every other appliance in this house, but not my Keurig. Nope. So yeah, that's a definite. I can live without washer, dryer, all that stuff. Just gotta have my coffee, you know?
Yeah. I like my coffee and I like my tea, and this, for some reason, it just, especially with tea, it does. There's something about it. It brews the water to the type of tea, so it doesn't make it overly bitter or anything like that. And I'm like, I do like that.
Yes. Hey, Christiane, what's going on? Do you think you've got the COVID?
Oh no.
Is that what? Better take a test, see.
Yeah.
Oh no. I hope you're feeling better, girl, because you got a new job coming up, sure.
Yeah. And she got double dose of vaccines too, didn't you, Christiane?
Yeah. Yeah, and I just recently got a booster, man. That thing kicked me in my ass.
Oh, okay. Katie's saying not that kind of test. Oh. Oh. Wait, okay, I'm confused now.
I'm confused too. Somebody better tell me what kind of test y'all are talking about. Oh my God, you're fine.
Hey, either Christiane's pregnant or she has COVID. It's one of the two.
Oh my gosh. Wait, she's talking about a pregnancy test.
Wait.
Y'all are so gullible. Okay, I'm trying to have this YouTube live, and I'm seeing random things in chat. Y'all just shut up.
You know how hard it is to read the context behind texts, guys? It's not easy.
When you're trying to have a conversation. Oh my God. Oh, I see. C came in and said, I'm so late, so I made a joke. Okay.
Oh,
Y'all,
I get that. Okay, I got it.
Y'all are killing me. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Keurigs, yes. Wait, why are you? Oh, okay. So I can say this because it's my channel, but Stephanie reminded me that you, Hannah, are going to be previewing Girl of the Galaxy when it comes out.
Yes. So thank you, Matt and Steph, for that. I feel so privileged to do that.
Well, I'm going to toot my own horn because I'm the one that pushed her to license that one. I said, do it.
It's gorgeous. When she sent me that pic, I was like, my jaw dropped. It's so stunning, that picture. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yes. So, yes, I'm very excited for that one for sure. So.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
Yay. Yay. I'm pregnant and have COVID. Pass it on. Y'all. Y'all are horrible. I bet they frown upon that. I'm not going to say where. Oh my gosh. Beautiful butterflies handcrafts. Hey, Shug. Oh my God, I have a Ninja coffee maker, makes the best lace coffee and iced lattes. And tonight my carafe broke. Oh no.
Ooh, that sucks because those carafes are expensive.
Oh. Did you like the landscape? I mean, it was nice stuff, but I'm not a landscape person unless it's an Andy Russell. His are the only ones that really grab me because they're so weird. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I think it's a gorgeous landscape for you to license. Absolutely. That's why I have a backup Keurig. Yeah. You definitely need to have a backup for sure.
Yep.
I have backup of. Yes, always backup. Okay, that was the appliance you couldn't live without. Okay, this is a great one. Christiane, you're still here, right? I thought of you when I saw this one.
Oh no.
Which Disney princess would make a good spy?
Ooh.
Yeah.
So we're counting even all the new ones, right? Yep. I mean, okay. Because I'm afraid I gotta win points with Christiane on this one. Oh, good. She's here and still pregnant. Good to know, Christiane. Oh man, a good spy?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess the only person I can think of is Mulan because she kind of did that. So I feel like,
That's a good one.
yeah, like I feel like Mulan would probably be the best at it. Yeah, I think. I don't
Okay,
know.
well, I have to say that's a good. I hadn't even thought of that one, and then I was
Oh,
talking.
but she's not a princess technically. So does that count?
Oh, is she not?
I guess she's not technically. I don't think she's a princess.
Christiane would know. Well, I thought Sean came up with a really good one. I was talking to him earlier, and he said he suggested Pocahontas.
That would be a good one. And she is a princess technically because she's like the daughter of the chief. So that's princess terms to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just
I'm not a racist.
Why can't she be a princess because she's Asian? No, I don't know if she's an actual quote unquote Disney princess. Is she? I don't know.
She is officially a princess. Okay.
She is official Disney girl. So there you go.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
I didn't know just because, when you think of the princesses, you think of the ones that everyone's used to.
Sean's officially excommunicated. Why? What's wrong with, can you not use?
Do you not like Pocahontas?
She isn't of royal blood and didn't marry into the Wu Yan dynasty, though.
That's true. See, that's where I got logically.
Oh,
she is not a princess.
You think of stereotypical white girl. Pocahontas is not a stereotypical white girl.
I do.
Oh my gosh. I do not think that way. Oh my gosh. Jeez. C is about to go off. Send me the StreamYard link so that I can educate. No, ma'am, because you're just going to rant and rave.
I guess, see, that's where I'm like, okay, what constitutes a princess according to Disney?
I don't know. Are they just messing with us?
They probably are again.
Oh my gosh. All right, maybe that was a bad question. I thought it was
it's causing good conversation. I mean, apparently people feel very strongly. So
I thought it was a good question. It was interesting.
I think so.
Okay. Anyway, so sorry to upset. Okay. And then your last question. What is the last thing you Googled?
The last thing I Googled. Okay. So kind of crazy. Just because I do like watching the news and everything, and I was catching up. So it sounds dark, but it's honestly because I like watching the news. I was Googling the sentencing of the Nicholas Cruz trial. Honestly, yeah, because I do watch the news, and yeah, so yeah, that's probably like a horrible way to end a question, but yeah, I was watching the news, and yeah.
I can't get anybody to admit that they looked up something really nasty on Google. The last thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a horrible case. It's a horrible thing that happened, but at the same time, it was kind of like set a precedent in this country. So I'm like, it is, and I do like watching the news. I am a news person, so yeah.
And I do watch a lot of true crime for sure, and there are some really just bad cases out there. Like just things you can't imagine that people could do,
Yeah. And I think his case was super, I mean, it was definitely, no one had really been tried before because of that. Cause typically what happens is, they end up, being gone, and, this was kind of the first. So I think it was kind of interesting just as far as like court history, law history. And I found it really interesting.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Mine is that one hottie from the movie Roadhouse. That's the last thing you look up?
So wait, Sam Elliott or Patrick Swayze? Because I'm team Sam Elliott.
Yeah, I like Sam Elliott over Patrick Swayze as well.
I do too.
Yeah.
He's a silver fox.
Yes. Steph was buying ding dings. So I want to know Steph's last Google. Do I want to know? I don't know, Carol, if that's a good idea. Yes. So all of you, please go and watch Hannah on Sparkling Spectrumite. She is, like I said, newer to the community and just so thrilled that you're a part of the diamond painting community. I'm so glad that I was able to find you and, watch your content. And I'm just happy that you're enjoying diamond painting and that we got to get to know you some more.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for having me. And again, this community is amazing. I appreciate every one of you so much. And it's just the most welcoming, warm community ever. Despite my inability to read context behind texts, you guys are amazing.
I know we were having some issues there with taking things seriously. Oh my God. Them messing with us over here in the comment section. Yes, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, definitely check out Hannah and honestly, Hannah, if you have questions or if you have, anything that you want to ask me, feel free to message me. I'm always there for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Anytime. And I know a lot of people here would be the same way. So, or even if you're having, a shitty day and you just need someone to chat with, feel free.
I appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I do. There's so many people who it's such a great community. And yeah, I'm just very happy. And again, it really is a privilege to be part of it because you guys are just all so awesome in so many different ways, for sure.
Well, you are too. And I know your channel is going to be successful and I cannot wait to see what comes out with, teaching the kids about diamond painting. And I really want to follow your story on that. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'll keep everyone updated. And again, I don't expect them to be perfect at first, but we'll see how they evolve and we'll go from there for sure.
Don't have to be perfect, girl. You know that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for joining me tonight. And everyone, thank you so much for watching and supporting Hannah tonight. I really appreciate everybody being here. And thank you to all of my channel members, of course, and my mods. Y'all are awesome. So I will see you guys next Monday. I don't know who I'm going to have next Monday. It's a surprise. Might be no one. Who knows? All right, guys. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Bye.